Hey, everybody, this is Maxine Taylor. It is December 31st, 2019, and I am here with my January 2020 astrological overview. I want to wish everybody a wonderful 2020 and encourage light workers to step forward. This is the time we have prepared for. So first I want to mention that I have a couple of things you may be interested in. First of all, those of you who are students of astrology, if you know how to read a natal chart, I invite you to be part of my forecasting webinars. I'm teaching people, astrology students, how to forecast a natal chart. All that information is on my website, MaxineTaylor.com. And if you have not yet gotten my New Year's special, Foresight is 2020. That too is on my website, MaxineTaylor.com. I look forward to being with you and working with you this year. Okay, let's talk about January. Well, first of all, the sun, the giver of life, the center of our world, starts off in practical, logical, hardworking Capricorn, which is a very traditional placement for the sun. And then on the 20th, the sun moves into universal, humanitarian. I march to my own drumbeat, Aquarius, and the humanitarian side of planet Earth will then have a chance to shine. You want to find out where this is in your birth chart so that you can step forward with a team of light workers all around the globe who are waiting just to shine their light. Then Mercury, our mouth and our mind, it's our conscious mind. It starts off the month in practical, logical Capricorn. So things move in a very traditional, logical manner with both the sun and Mercury in Capricorn. On the 15th, Mercury moves into Aquarius. And so we're thinking more universally. We're thinking more in terms of the common good. This is beautiful. And let me mention too, that on the 31st of the month, Mercury enters the shadow of the retrograde. It will go retrograde in February, but we will begin feeling that retrograde during the shadow. If you haven't watched my YouTube video, Mercury retrograde, the prequel and the sequel, you might want to watch it now because it explains how the shadow works, both before the retrograde and afterwards. Venus, the planet of love and beauty and just things that are good and lovely, starts off the month in universal Aquarius. And this is helping people to express their humanitarian side, to be more universal in their outlook. On the 13th of the month, it wafts into I Have a Dream, Pisces, and becomes, when Venus is in Pisces, it is exalted in Pisces. So it becomes the highest potential manifestation of love. And finally, Mars, action, energy. Wherever Mars is what you throw yourself into. Well, Mars has been in its own sign, Scorpio. It rules Aries and it co-rules Scorpio. And so it's been rather intense. Emotions have been very intense all over the world. On the 3rd, it spreads its wings and it soars into Sagittarius, the sign of truth, freedom, and honesty, God's laws, the universal principles that we live by which we live our lives, our philosophy of life. And what then manifests is that the power, the energy, the do-it-nowness of Mars expresses through truth and freedom. I love it. Now, on the 10th, we have an eclipse. It is the full moon, so it's a lunar eclipse. It is on Friday, January 10th in the United States, wherever you are. It may be a day different. It is in 20 degrees of Cancer. Find 20 degrees of Cancer in your birth chart because this is a full moon and an eclipse, which means we feel it about a week before it occurs and until the next pair of eclipses come along. But an eclipse is at its peak 3 to 4 months after it occurs. Now, we had an eclipse on Christmas. That was on the new moon. This is the second of the two eclipses, and this is the one, because it's a full moon, when things come to a head. So find 20 degrees of Cancer in your chart, and it will tell you what the next 5 or 6 months bring for you. Then in 2 weeks, we have another new moon on January 24th. The beauty of this new moon is that it's in Aquarius, 4 degrees Aquarius. On a new moon, that's when things start moving forward. The energy starts moving forward. 2 days before the new moon, the energy is just kind of flat, you know? And on the new moon, things grow. So find the new moon, 4 degrees, 22 minutes of Aquarius in your birth chart. And this will tell you where to look, where to put your attention as the energy of the world begins to grow so that you can be part of it your own way. So I think I've covered everything in this overview. I look forward to being with you every month when I do my monthly forecasts. And so, till next month, a beautiful, gentle New Year's Eve. And may the stars shine brightly on you and yours.